What's up, you guys? It's Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. Grace and love to everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in and rocking and watching Life Aspects with Visionary Rose. In the last episode, we talked about peace and patience. Now, in this episode, we're going to talk about attacks from the enemy. Now, on the direct path, I had the three parts. Now, we're talking about patience and peace. And then today, we're talking about the attacks from the enemy. So, as you are on your direct path, we got to stay woke and we got to be mindful of the attacks of the enemy. Now, there are people that the enemy will bring in, and then there are people that God will bring in. And see, we got to understand something. You know, the enemy comes to do three things: steal, kill, or destroy. So the attacks from the enemy and the attacks that he puts upon people to bring upon us. And so the attacks could be to make you self-sabotage yourself, to make you quit, to make you off yourself, to make you walk away from a position, or to maybe make you walk away from a job, or maybe you're doing something in a community that's really great, or maybe you have a good job and maybe you're doing something that's really great. You know, maybe you're a teacher, maybe you're a social worker, maybe you're a lawyer, maybe you're a doctor. You know, maybe you just do something that's not even like, up in like a high position. Maybe you're just doing something that's just simply, helping the people that's around you, or maybe you give back to the community. Whatever you're doing, you're making an impact. And so many people will try to do things to make you sabotage yourself. The enemy would put obstacles and things inside your way to make you feel low self-esteem. People would also try to make you feel low self-esteem as well too. So, people make you feel low self-esteem by leaving you out, or maybe by overlooking you, or maybe leaving you out, making you feel bad about yourself, or making you feel low, or bringing depression upon you, or stress, or boundness. And see, this is where I'm talking about. See, this is why you have to stay prayed up, because you don't know. Everybody is not praying to the same God that you may be praying to. And so, there are a lot of wicked people out here. And so you have to be mindful. When people get behind closed doors, people begin to start doing all of that, that witchcraft and spell work, and trying to bind your finances, trying to bind, your mindset, trying to put you in a hole, trying to put you in cycles, trying to, put you in the pit. And so you have to be mindful, of the attacks that the enemy wants to bring you. And so the enemy, he sends these people to destroy you. And so, the enemy don't care who he gets, as long as he can get as many people on his territory that he can get. He doesn't care who he uses, how he uses it. As long as he gets it, he's going to get it. And so, here is the catch, because, we oftentimes, we say, my enemies, they can't touch us. And that's true. Your enemies, they can't touch you. And see, here is the catch. And see, your enemies, they will always think that they're winning, and they will always think that they're 10 steps ahead of you. But see, what they don't know was that they played a big part, and they had a lot of hand in your success. And so, see, it always backfires and works out for your good. And even like I said, even God would allow people to come up against you, because, he trusted you with what he has planned for you. He knows that you're the one for the job. He knows that you're the one to do it. And so you got to look at yourself and say you are a warrior. So with these attacks, when you ever find yourself, that spirit of depression that comes over you, or you feel that boundness or that tiredness and stuff like that, that's even the more time for you to pray even more, to stand strong even more, to keep fighting, because you are a warrior, because the enemy is fighting you. So you need to fight him back within prayer, rebuking the enemy and what he tries to send your way. And not only the enemy, but you have to be mindful of people that will try to, attack you and stuff like that. You don't know. It's a lot of witches and warlocks, demons and devils out here. And so they will try to do whatever they can. They will try to do whatever they can. They will stay up late at night just to try to get everything that you have. And so you gotta stay prayed up. When the devil is working overtime, you put in double overtime. So be mindful of the attacks of the enemy. I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank y'all for rocking with Life Aspects with Visionary Rose.